I'm hungry. This is cheese.
Today I'm making my team test backpacking meals with a base of cheese. I don't remember the brand of the first backpacking meal I tried, but it sucked. I can't do it that way. Okay. I don't remember the brand of the first backpacking meal I tried, but what I do remember is that it was just kind of a mushy pile of slop. Well, over the last 5, maybe even 10 years, we have seen a rise of borderline gourmet backpacking meals. So we're gonna test them for you guys. Well, I'm not going to test them for you guys. Reason being is I have a list too long of dietary restrictions and allergies. So I decided, you know who can test them for me? My crew that you hardly ever see. So they're gonna be on camera, blind taste testing a variety of backpacking meals from some of the top backpacking meal brands and also maybe some smaller brands, some smaller boutique brands that you haven't heard of before. Because there are so many backpacking meal options, we've kind of separated them into categories of likeness. And so I'll be presenting them with food not in the package. Being the matriarch of the team, I am making the food for them. And I'll be presenting it in a bowl. They won't know which brand is which. And then we'll rank them according to things like taste, flavor, and just like generally, is it good? Would I eat this on the trail or would I suffer through this on the trail because it's the only food I brought?
So this is the first one.
Cheese. Interesting.
Right off the bat, this one looks very mushy.
Smells cheesy. Got a little tomato action in there. Wow, it is cheesy. Look, it's stringy. Look at that. Ho-ho.
Like a little baby food action going on, but like chunky. Smells very tomatoey.
Got little bits of bread in there. Not quite completely hydrated yet. Kind of has like a pizza casserole thing going on.
I like it. There's an aftertaste.
The bread chunks in here didn't rehydrate the best. They're a little crunchy, which I don't hate. Real mushy.
Kind of mushy overall. Definitely got some pepperoni flavor in there. It's good. So, I mean, I can't say that it looks the most appetizing. It looks like cheesy yams.
It doesn't smell off-putting. It's a little softer than maybe you'd think something with, I assume, noodles would have. I think there's noodles in there, but I don't know what that would be. That is maybe too soft.
First impression is pretty decent. I mean, I don't know that it would be my go-to on the trail, but I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah, no, not for me.
It reminds me of like if Chef Boyardee had cheese-filled raviolis. I also like a lot of trash panda foods, so.
Smells really tomatoey. It's very orange. Real baby food vibes.
Just kind of tastes like what you'd make for a child.
I could guess. I would say it's some sort of pizza casserole.
I don't feel clean eating that. Like I said, canned ravioli.
It would not be my go-to.
All right, here we've got some crumbled meats and cheese. Ooh, that smells like burger.
Like it's just cheese and beef. It smells like ground beef. It looks a little dry.
Not super flavorful in the beginning, and then there's an aftertaste of something.
If anything, I'd say it's mildly underseasoned. The beef in it did get rehydrated really well. So it actually does, it feels like ground beef in your mouth.
Yeah, it's a little dry, but it tastes good. I'd eat it. Oh, hang on. There's an aftertaste in the cheese there.
It does kind of just look like carrots and cat food, but
It doesn't look like much.
It's kind of spicy. I like spice. So the fact that I'm even sensing it, if you don't like spice, you'd probably notice it. Much better with ketchup. My first initial reaction was kind of dog foodish.
it's really good, but it's pretty bland, yep.
I have no idea what that is.
Kind of reminds me of like a tater tot hot dish. If you remove the tater tots and the cream of mushroom soup, it's like a third of a hot dish. I feel like this one would be really good on like a tortilla or with some crackers or something.
I would eat this I'd pack it.
Up next in the cheese category, we've got some curly nudes. Look at these curly nudes. That smells really good. I mean, I might automatically give that a 9, and it smells like chili. Oh yeah.
It just smells like cheese.
This has some curly noodles in it, general yellow mac and cheese looking thing.
That tastes like what an off-brand or vegan mac and cheese might taste like.
No notes. That's mac and cheese, straight up.
This just tastes like homemade mac and cheese. Oh, it's got a little bit of like spice in there. It's got like a little bit of zip.
Ooh, there's a little spicy.
Yeah, no, that one's my favorite so far. Just reminds me of like Kraft mac and cheese with some like green chili sauce on it. It's awesome. This last one here looks like we have some twisty nudes here, some veggies and peppers in there. Looks like another mac and cheese.
This one looks the most appetizing to me. I think it looks like I want to eat it.
It looks good. It kind of like has a homemade feel. Looks like homemade noodles. Some like red pepper flakes in here that look pretty good. Smells good. Smells like a cheesy noodle meal that like your mom would make.
That one's also good. Not quite as cheesy as the last mac and cheese. A little more peppery, like peppercorn pepper. And there's some like red and green pepper in there as well. A little buttery flavoring compared to the other green chili.
I like that one. I feel like we have like a spice level happening. I could be wrong because this one was instantly spicy. Of course, the noodles are a little bit soft, but I like mushy.
Noodles are a little rough. Not a lot of flavor happening here. She's pretty bland.
I feel like that's a good one if you don't want to load up on dairy and stuff. I'm sure there's probably just as much in it, but it doesn't feel like it.
I would eat it, but there has to be something better than this out there because flavor-wise, it's not doing a lot.
Tastes like cheese, tastes like spices. I would eat that. I want to finish it.
You can.
Oh well.
All right, this is our contention right here. Let's see what we had behind curtain number 1. Cheesy Pepperoni Pizza Bowl by Mountain House.
See, this is misleading. On the pizza bag, it looks like red, like pizza sauce, and out of the bag, she's orange.
Now, I will have to say, 20 years ago, my first introduction to backpacking meals was Mountain House. And man, have they come a long way. Holy crap, that is so much better than what I used to have at camp.
Okay. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Is what I'm tasting balls of cheese?
I think
Dough.
Interesting. You know, if you ate it and you knew that this was pizza, it is much better. And when it's a mystery, is that weird? Knowing that that's pizza, I like it now.
Up next for our PackIt Gourmet did Dab Smash Burger with secret sauce. And you know what? That makes a lot of sense, though. I think it would make a dynamite little soft shell taco, too.
The PackIt Gourmet Smash Burger. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like it has like a cheeseburger flavor. And if you had like some bread, some carbs to put it on, I think it'd be great.
Ugh. No.
Now you see why they say have it with bread.
Yeah. It's like a crunchy biscuit, freshly constituted. This is not a hangout in your pot for the day and eat it later.
And our third guy, Backpacker's Pantry. Hatch green chili mac and cheese. That kicks ass. That is a yummy mac and cheese.
The green chili in here is pretty spicy. I mean, not like spicy, but it's definitely noticeable.
And our fourth contender, Farm to Summit. Green chili mac and cheese. Also a green chili mac and cheese. I would say that this guy here definitely has more green chili flavor, but this one, still delicious.
And Farm to Summit green chili mac and cheese. I didn't get any green chili out of here.
These are quite similar. This one is just much better. Okay, is that it?
If you have to pick a favorite, which one would it be?
This is my favorite.
My favorite out of all of them, even though like the beef in this one's a little dry, flavor-wise, I think this one is my favorite. I like it. What else do you want to know? That's it.
There you go. There's our cheesy bunch of meals.
Picked a really bad day to be lactose intolerant with all these cheesy meals.